Alright, hey guys, Pax here, welcome back to another Pokemon Pocket video. And if you've seen the thumbnail, yeah, a lot of crazy stuff is happening in Pokemon Pocket. As you can see, yeah, we have detected anomalies, and it's pretty crazy. It was much anticipated that Ultra Beasts are coming to this game, and it's finally here. And yeah, without further ado, we're just gonna get right into it. So yeah, I'm gonna show the trailer right now, and afterwards, I'll talk about all the new cards, because there's a lot of new and interesting cards that are coming. And yeah, consider liking and subscribing so you don't miss out on Pokemon Pocket content. But yeah, we're just gonna get right into it. This is the trailer right here. Origin, Ultra Space, Destination, Android, and iOS. Entities have been observed. So yeah, let's get right into the trailer. Alright, yeah, so that's the trailer. It's coming out, as you can see, May 29th, so pretty much 7 days after I upload this video. And yeah, Extradimensional crisis, it really is. But yeah, we're just gonna go over all the new cards right here. There's a lot of very interesting cards. Honestly, from this pack, it has a very similar vibe, in my opinion, to Triumphant Light Pack, like with the Arceus meta, because yeah, as you can see, again, kind of obvious, the main focus is Ultra Beast. And there are some Ultra Beast support cards that we'll go more in depth later on. But as you can see, yeah, let's go over Buzzwole first. Basically, just go down the rows reacting to all these cards. But yeah, as you can see, it says here Buzzwole EX, and there's an Ultra Beast label. Very interesting, basic Ultra Beast. Very interesting card. Keep in mind, most of the Ultra Beasts, from what I'm familiar, is all basics. So yeah, very interesting, like just bringing back the basic meta. But yeah, as you can see here, Punch, just 30 damage. It's okay. Second attack, Big Beat. During your next turn, this Pokemon can't use Big Beat. What is this? We'll see how meta with this guy will be. For now, like from first impressions, I don't think this guy's gonna be that good. Specifically the second ability, but first ability, Punch, 30 damage. Not really anything special. I mean, 30 damage for 2 energy. You basically can't use it your next turn. And if you want to retreat, you could pair it with Leaf. Because keep in mind, if you do retreat and then come back, it does reset. So you could do that potentially, because there is a support card also later on. Because there is a sporting Pokemon later on that yeah, we'll go into later. But yeah, this is first impressions. There are far better grass cards in my opinion. But yeah, if you're a Buzzwole fan, I don't know how to feel about this, but yeah, next card. This guy is going to be a lot more meta in my opinion. An interesting rival to Darkrai. I think Darkrai will still be meta overall, but Guzzler EX right here. Again, first ability, Grindcore. Yeah, it sounds like some kind of weird, like obscure music genre. 30 damage. Flip a coin until you get tails. For each heads, discard a random energy from your opponent's active Pokemon. So essentially a Team Rocket. Yeah, you remember the Team Rocket card right here, Team Rocket Grunt. Pretty much that, but as a card. So yeah, this card has potential to mess up your opponent. Like if you're going against like Shining Revelry Charizard, I can very much see this messing it up. So like your opponent will have to use Stoke one more turn. Because keep in mind, you want to go second with these cards essentially, and Shining Revelry Charizard, you want to go first. So your opponent's second turn, he should be built up for his third turn. However, if you do get at least 1 heads, then your opponent will have to Stoke. So yeah, Grindcore has potential to be just very menacing. Second attack, Tyrannical Hole. Just yeah, base 120 damage. I don't know. Yeah, I still think from the looks of this, Darkrai might still be more meta, but we shall see how this guy performs in the game. Yeah, keep in mind, there were a lot of cards that were leaked, but these are not all the cards, so there could be like more support cards that we don't know of just yet. Also, again, Pokemon Zone, thank you for doing what you do. Like, yeah, they're always so quick with all these updates and all these leaks. So yeah, I appreciate Pokemon Zone for just keeping the website up and running and just keeping the community alive. But yeah, that's Guzzlord. Also weak to grass, keep that in mind. But so yeah, we'll see how he performs compared to Darkrai EX, because Darkrai EX is still yeah, he is a menace. That guy he's oddly always going to be meta in my opinion, and I feel like he just has so much synergy with a lot of decks, especially just being like kind of pretty much a staple darkness Pokemon. But yeah, we shall see. Next card, we got another Lightning EX right here, Tapu Koko EX. So, okay, let's see. So, Plasma Hurricane, take lightning energy from your energy zone and attach it to this Pokemon. Okay, so getting built up fairly fast from Mach Bolt. Mach Bolt, 90 damage. Okay, so I guess it's kind of fast paced. This guy is relatively weak though. And also HP wise, yeah, nothing huge. So, yeah, we shall see how this guy performs. Against Lycanroc, this guy can get destroyed relatively fast. I feel like if you're going against lightning or fighting in general, because yeah, right, Lycanroc, like the night form, the dust form can do 120 damage. So that's kind of huge. If you pair that with red, this guy's gonna get one-shotted. So yeah, we shall see how this guy performs. Overall, looking at it, yeah, kind of like underwhelming, very lackluster, but we shall see. I mean, they could add like, I don't know, Tapu Koko support as well. But keep in mind, he isn't Ultra Beast, so yeah, we shall see. Next card, Nihilego, however you want to call this guy. Yeah, the freaking get the Lovecraftian squid right here. Yeah, of course, Ultra Beast. Ability, more poison. If you hated poison, well, yeah, guess what? We're getting more poison. Your opponent's active Pokemon takes plus 10 damage from being poisoned. Has an attack New Wave, 30 damage. Yeah, a lot of 30 only damage, which is interesting. But overall, this attack will do 50 damage because your opponent's active Pokemon is now poisoned. So yeah, you do 30 damage. And then plus 20 from poison damage. So interesting. I mean, it's only a basic, and yeah, kind of frail, but keep in mind it is not EX. So I mean, I can see this guy being somewhat meta, and I feel like it is a good setup for another card later on, because this card could be pretty much meta. I can very much see this card being like basically maybe a must run for this deck, because again, there's another support card that has amazing synergy with this card overall. But yeah, we'll get to there when we get there. But next card, what the heck is this? Blaze Fallon. Blaze Fallon, look at that, man. That looks like a freaking, I don't know what that is. It kind of looks like a lollipop, but yeah, the lollipop Pokemon right here. This one attack, Beat Punk. This Pokemon also does 70 damage to itself. So yeah, it's probably gonna die after using Beat Punk, but then again, Beat Punk is pretty good. Doing 130 damage, so it's nothing to joke about. So pretty nice. Also keep in mind basic. So yeah, this card I feel like has high potential. We'll see if it's gonna be meta, but yeah, this guy could one-shot. This guy could one-shot freaking Tapu Koko. Damn. So yeah, Tapu Koko rip. Yeah, dude, these EXs so far, I mean, aside from his Guzzlord, but then again, we'll see compared to Darkrai. But yeah, this card has a lot of potential, and again, synergy with another support. Again, I've been teasing this support, but yeah, she's rather scary. Not even just in this game, but like just lore-wise. I heard she did some crazy shit in like Pokemon, the Pokemon manga, but yeah. Next card, Celesteela. HP 120, colorless. Ability, Ultra Thrusters. Once during your turn, you may switch your active Ultra Beast with one of your bench Ultra Beasts. And it has attack, Moombathon. Okay, 100 damage. Flip a coin. If tails, this attack does nothing. Okay, so yeah, from the looks of this, you're pretty much just running this based on the ability right here, Ultra Thrusters, because it's essentially a free retreat. So yeah, I was saying that you could pair this with damn it, where's he at? Guzzwole. So yeah, Guzzwole's second attack, you can't use it your second turn. However, that bypasses if you leave, because it's a 2 retreat value. You leave and then use Celesteela's ability, that should reset it. That should reset the counter, so you could use Big Beat again. So yeah, we shall see. Also, yeah, very interesting. Basically, this card's essentially also a Sabrina counter, so yeah, not that bad. Again, another basic Ultra Beast. Next card we have Nagan Nadel. Who made these names? These are very interesting names. HP 100, evolves from Poipole, Ultra Beast. Okay, interesting. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now poison. Okay, so this poisoning, very interesting poison meta. Again, pretty good synergy. I like how it's kind of straying away from Darkrai, being the go-to darkness Pokemon. But yeah, we shall see how this guy performs. Yeah, I feel like Dina kind of hates Darkrai at this point. You're like, all right, how can we not make Darkrai as good as he is? Ultra Beast, why not? But yeah, interesting overall. Nice poison meta. The only downside is, I mean, if your opponent's using Arceus, they're not getting poisoned. Like this is, yeah, he's immune. Aside from that, 40 damage for stage 1 could be better in my opinion. But we shall see. I don't know this Pokemon at all. Does it have a stage 2? Oh no, apparently it doesn't. Okay, so it's only a stage 1. So this is the final form. Yeah, very interesting. We shall see how it works. Okay, next one, Zeraora. Look at this guy, the freaking mythical himself. Yeah, HP 90. Okay, this guy's pretty weak. But however, okay, so ability Thunder Flash. At the end of your first turn, you take Lightning Energy from Energy Zone and attach it to this Pokemon. Okay, so your next turn you could do Lightning Claw. So yeah, essentially for this guy, you do wanna have him out your first turn. And keep in mind, it doesn't say he has to be in your active. So he can be, from the looks of this, he can be in your bench and still gain that buff, so that's pretty good. It's a little bit chip damage, pretty nice. I feel like this will be a lot better if they add like a Marshadow equivalent card to Lightning. I think that'd be very interesting. But yeah, Zero Aura, not bad. We shall see if he has good synergy with other Lightning cards, but yeah. Next card, Shiinotic. Okay, this is interesting. How good is this guy? Illuminate. Once during your turn, you may put a random Pokemon from your deck into your hand. Okay. So let's look over here because Shiinotic is getting buffed by another card. Yeah, so Mallow, heal all damage from one of your Shiinotic or Serena. So Shiinotic does get that Mallow buff, meaning that, let's look at this guy. He could heal up to 100 if he Giant Capes the Shiinotic. So interesting. I mean, we'll see if this guy is also kind of meta, but yeah, I mean, the support is pretty good though. It's pretty nice, and this guy doesn't have to be in your active spot, it seems like. Yeah, it doesn't say he has to be in your active, so he could just be in your bench and just getting random Pokemon from your deck. So yeah, this guy could pretty much be like a replacement for Pokemon Communication for Psychic. You can very much see that, just adding more consistency. So that is pretty nice. I can definitely see this guy being run in a lot of decks, at least one copy of him. Very interesting. Next one is Pheromosa. Okay, so HP 70, Jump Blues, only 20 damage, only 1 energy though. His attack also does 20 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. Okay, this, I mean, yeah, it's good, I guess. This is a decent chip card, I guess. I mean, he kind of, or she kind of reminds me of a Pikachu. Kind of like Pikachu, this Pikachu right here. Pretty much this, but instead of 10 damage, she does 20, which isn't that huge. So we'll see how played she will be. Right now, I'm not really. Yeah, she looks kind of mid. Like, I don't know about mid, but like probably even lower than that. Like, she isn't. Yeah, that ability isn't really that good. Yeah, I'm looking at it just to make sure. Yeah, she doesn't evolve. So this is her at her like. Yeah, this is her at full power. So I don't know. I don't think this card is gonna be that good, like that much played. But yeah. Still interesting, I guess, the Ultra Beast meta. Next card, Type Null. Okay, this guy. Okay, so Type Null, Quick Blow. It's gonna Quick Blow you. 20 damage plus 20 damage if you get heads. So 40 damage. Okay, yeah, sure. I mean, I guess it's good for chip damage. I mean, that's the thing. But then again, I feel like you might get more value with a card like Kangaskhan right here. Yeah, I mean, granted, it is 30 times, so you could potentially get 0 damage. But yeah, this guy is tankier, and this guy only 80 HP. That 20 HP difference could save you a lot of. That 20 HP could win you the game, but really depends on the scenario. Both weak to fighting, and yeah, overall, I mean, he's not even Ultra Beast. He's a synthetic Pokemon, as you can see, and yeah, overall, yeah, not really that hype. But this guy seems like a kind of a throwaway Pokemon. I could be wrong. This guy could be just insanely meta, but for now, yeah, looking at him, he's not anything special unless they add more support cards for him, but we shall see. Next card, Rowlet, dude. I guess I'm assuming Decidueye is gonna come back now. Since we have a Rowlet here, it's a full art, not a promo. Yeah, I guess Rowlet or Decidueye is making a second return. Probably as a non-EX. If they make him an EX, then like why? Like what the fuck? But we shall see. I mean, Dina could just, I don't know what Dina's cooking, but yeah, Fury attack, flip 3 coins, attack does 10 damage for each heads, so 30 damage. Okay, I mean, I guess good early game, like very, very early game, but aside from that, nothing really that special. I still prefer the other Rowlets, like such as the other 2 Rowlets. Yeah, Leafage, I mean, this consistent damage, and then Rowlet right here, the second one from Lunala, does 10 damage to any of your Pokemon, so you could target like a bench Pokemon, and that has good synergy with Decidueye, because if you guys don't remember, Pierce the Pain does 100 damage to a Pokemon that has damage on them, so that's a good trigger for that. And for this guy, I mean, yeah, it could trigger your active Pokemon, but I mean, I feel like you're getting more value with this Rowlet instead. But yeah, we shall see how the Decidueye is. Hopefully non-EX, because again, if they make an EX, then like why? Like it's too soon. Like I don't think everyone's like, oh gosh, the Decidueye EX was like the worst, and we need another EX. Next Pokemon, or yeah, quote-unquote Pokemon, because what the heck is this? Staka Taka. Okay, HP 110, Ultra Beast. During your opponent's next turn, this Pokemon takes minus 20 damage from attacks. Okay, so very into the Steel archetype. Because I feel like, yeah, Steel primarily, I feel like, is built on being very tanky. That's like generally how it is. So yeah, very tanky. And again, the defense is pretty nice. Also pretty good synergy, again, with another supporter card. I've been hyping her a lot, but yeah, she's... well, she's related to Lily. So yeah, we will see when we get there. Almost there. Next card. Okay, oh, Zerkitry, okay. I think this guy's kind of meta in the Pokemon game. At least in Pokemon Go, when I remembered. Zerkitry. Okay, so Electronica, 60 damage. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now confused. I'm pretty sure this guy has no evolution. Moving on. like, there's really... I don't know. This card doesn't seem that good at all. Like, 3 energy for 60 damage? Like... I don't know, that's too low in my opinion. That is definitely too low. I mean, freaking, I feel like you're getting more value with Oricorio. Oricorio, the lightning one, only requires 2. Does 50 damage, but only requires 2 energy. 70 HP, how much HP does this guy have? Okay, 100, so 30 more HP, but overall, yeah, Oricorio is still a wall to EX Pokemon, so you can get a lot of value with this card. You can really mess up your opponent a lot, whereas this guy, I mean... yeah, I don't know. He doesn't look that special, I feel like. Unless they have another broken support, even with the... screw it, yeah, Lusamine, which we'll talk about later on. I don't think that he's going to be that meta. Like, yeah, kind of sad if you like this Pokemon, but what the heck is that? So, yeah, this is been kind of mid so far, but again, there could be like very broken cards later on that they reveal. And keep in mind, if we do get more leaks, I'll definitely cover it as soon as possible. So yeah, consider liking and subscribing. It really does help me out. But, oh, okay, here we go. Next card, Kartana. Very cool Pokemon in my opinion. One of the, I guess, coolest looking Ultra Beasts, maybe. Yeah, the drawn sword Pokemon. Basically a fighting origami. Okay. Okay, so Thrash Metal, 40 damage. 60 HP. Okay. I guess not bad for early game. Only requires 1 energy, 40 damage. Somewhat... I don't know, he's not as good as like Skarmory, I feel like. Either Skarmory or Carnivine with Arceus. But I guess decent damage. I mean, yeah, 60 HP. This guy's gonna die in like a couple turns. So yeah, he's meant to just be like an easy death, which again could synergize a lot well with, let's see, it's the next card, Lusamine. But we shall see. Anyways, speaking of Lusamine right here, I don't know if you want to consider a MILF. The most evil antagonist in Pokemon, I think. I don't know. I mean, she was pretty deranged from what I remember. But yeah, Lusamine right here. Okay, supporter. You can use this card only if your opponent has gotten at least 1 point. Okay, so yeah, that's why I was stating Kartana is great. Because if Kartana dies, this activates Lusamine's card right here. However, the only downside is this right here. So choose one of your Ultra Beasts, attach 2 random energy from your discard pile to that Pokemon. So yeah, you have to... The thing about Kartana right here is that it only requires 1. So if this Kartana dies with 1, then you can't really use this ability right here because it does require 2 energy. So yeah, this could... Very interesting support card, very offensive, but also pretty nice. First support card that requires you to like, yeah, basically lose a point to activate it. So very interesting overall. But yeah, this card could have a lot of synergy with a lot of cards such as yeah, Buzzwole. Oh yeah, even Guzzlord. Because yeah, you could definitely Nihilego your first turn. When Nihilego dies with those 2 energy, feed it to Guzzlord. And then Guzzlord can just Grindcore. So yeah, very interesting. Like, yeah, she has a lot of synergy in my opinion. And these are not all the cards. Like, let's see, how many EX cards are there? 1, 2, 3. There's this guy, but he doesn't count. So far, only 3 EX cards have been revealed. There's going to be at least 2 more. And yeah, we'll see. Hopefully, they're pretty good, but we never know. Overall, yeah, the EXs, in my opinion, aren't really that good in my opinion. Like, I feel like both of them, like all 3 of them, only one of them is pretty interesting. Tapu Koko, yeah, I don't know. It could be good, I guess, but still relatively weak. And Buzzwole right here. Buzzwole, I feel like is not worth the investment, just looking at him. And yeah, overall, yeah, Lusamine, I feel like this is a type of supporter card that will only be viable in this pack. Unless they add more Ultra Beasts later on. Like, imagine if they don't bring Ultra Beasts back at all. Then yeah, this supporter card will be somewhat dated. Until probably like, I'm assuming they're probably going to bring it back like a year or 2 years later. But yeah, overall, this supporter card yeah, I feel like it's gonna get eventually phased out of the meta. Not gonna be as reliant as her daughter Lily. So yeah, pretty unfortunate, but again, I mean, her whole thing's about Ultra Beast, so I feel like it does kind of make sense. All right, next card, Alolan Diglett. Wow, dude, out of all these Ultra Beasts and freaking Rowlet, we got Alolan Diglett. He happened to headbutt. Wow. Enough said. Flip a coin. If tails, this attack does nothing. Wow. Well, at least we're probably gonna get Alolan Dugtrio. But this card, I mean, it is basic. Yeah, I can't really complain. But yeah, we'll see how Alolan Dugtrio will be. Could be. Imagine if it's an EX. It could very much be an EX because yeah, we don't have a... I would love to see an Alolan Dugtrio as an EX. Next card, Ultra Necrozma EX. This guy, holy carp, holy crap. And yeah, if you're thinking that you're colorblind, if like you're kind of questioning your ability to see, yeah, this guy is a Dragon type EX. This is the first Dragon type EX in Pokemon Pocket, and it's a promo card. It's from a drop of it. I don't know how to feel about this. Just looking at it, I don't think this card is gonna be as viable. Like, you can still see some usage, like how you can see usage with the Rayquaza EX. However, it's not gonna be like top tier. Like in high ranks, you're probably not gonna get any like wins with this. But yeah, overall fun card. I'm kind of mixed because it is a drop event card. So for drop event cards, usually they don't want to make it too overpowered. And yeah, given that this card, I mean, isn't that good. And it's kind of sad because it is the first Dragon EX. Let's take that in. The first Dragon EX in this game. This game has been out for more than half a month, and this is the first thing they give us. Like I don't know, man. I wanted something else. I wanted a Dragon card from a booster pack that's actually like focused to be good. Because again, for drop event cards, I feel like Dina really focuses on like them not making them as broken. And if they added him in the booster pack, they would have had him a lot better, in my opinion. Because yeah, let's look at him right here. So HP 150, first attack Photon Claw, 3 colorless. Okay. Next attack Shoegaze, 120 damage. That fixation on that 120 damage, I feel like hinders this. If it was more powerful, then sure, it'll be worth it. But yeah, you need Psychics and Steel to activate this. So it's gonna take you a couple turns even with Lusamine. And with that being said, you're gonna have to run dual type, which we'll see. I mean, it could be viable very much. But yeah, what is this card, man? Like, but yeah, the damage is very abysmal. Like that's Solgaleo damage, and Solgaleo can just get out in a couple turns. Like, yeah, that's that easy. This guy, you're gonna spend at least 3 turns minimum, in my opinion. But unless they add like a broken support again, Shoegaze, gazing on shoes. Fuck's so special about the shoes? Like seriously, this is kind of sad. But there is this ability right here with attack. Discard the top 5 cards of each player's deck. So yeah, it could very much help you out a lot, especially if your opponent has something that can help them out. One thing in their deck, if you're about to win, like if this guy is the dominant Pokemon in the game, then this will help out a lot because your opponent could have a card in their deck that could very much just like help, like basically win them the game, whether that's like red or some kind of like Lily. Yeah, that could really hinder your opponent. But that's if this guy's dominant. If this guy, I mean, he's clearly an endgame card, so I guess that's the whole point. But I'm just kind of pissed off, man. I mean, dragons are already persecuted to begin with. Like, they're very unrunnable, in my opinion. Like, the only really meta dragon type is, I guess Giratina and Dragonite. But still, yeah, dude, this is not looking that good. This is, I'm kind of sad. This just feels kind of insulting. Like, they're like, all right, what kind of drop event can we do that's Ultra Beast themed? And they're like, okay, let's see. Yeah, Necrozma, nobody likes that Pokemon, right? And, you know what? Let's make him EX, because, yeah, Dragon, I mean, no one really cares about Dragon, so, yeah, you know what? EX, here we go. Everyone's gonna love it. And, yeah, I'm just kind of pissed. Like, I don't know. This is kind of a mini rant at this point. But I expected more for being the first dragon. They could have very much had a booster set that was dragon themed. Imagine there was like, well, I don't know, Awakening the Dragons from like Yu-Gi-Oh! Like that's the title, it's Awakening the Dragons. And it's all dragon themed, like there's dragon supports. Everybody's happy. Dragons are like, yes, I'm happy. Dragons are cheering, but no, yeah, it's just, yeah, free to play. Yeah, kind of mediocre. Anyways, next card. Hey, Poipole right here. Okay, 2-step. Doing some little, sounds like a dance. Doing some nice 2-step. 20 times damage. So flip 2 coins. This attack does 20 damage for each heads. Potentially doing 0. But this is one, okay, this is a promo as well as, yeah, there's also this in the booster set. Yeah, it is a basic, so yeah. Compared to this guy, I mean, yeah, sure. Whatever. Yeah, I guess. I don't think that guy is gonna be, we'll see. I mean, he's not that bad. I mean, poisoning your opponent is pretty good overall. So yeah, with the poison meta, this guy could have a lot of synergy. But yeah, those are all the cards that we know of so far. Personally, like after looking at all these cards, it doesn't seem that special in my opinion. Like I feel like the current cards right now could be more viable, especially because of Lily. Like most of these are basics and stage 1s. Lily is a huge buff to stage 2s, and most of them target like the 120 damage threshold, which I mean, I feel like with that, given that, Lily still can get some decent. Lily will still be very useful. And yeah, this is again, Ultra Necrozma. This could have been a lot better if the attack was like what, like 150, 170, like at least 150. But 120, I feel like that's way too low, especially for like you have to bend your back just to get him out. And this is, yeah, weakness unknown. He has no weaknesses. That's one thing. Retreat is unknown. Yeah, this is damn. But yeah, that's the video. Hopefully you guys found this informative and a little bit entertaining. I tried to be went on a mini rant regarding this guy, but yeah, I expected more. This is pretty sad. My day is ruined. But overall, yeah, I'm still kind of hyped to see what is coming out. On top of the cards, there are new accessories as well. That looks pretty dope right there. Okay, yeah, we got a cover backdrop, events as well. I'm definitely going to cover the upcoming events for the next month in a future video. So yeah, like and subscribe. And yeah, Wonder Pick. Interesting, nice art overall. Look at that. The Necrozma's art is cooler than the card itself. Yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.